How's your week going? I am so ready to hear about all of your accomplishments this week, all the goals that you've met, all of the exciting things that have happened to you this week. And I'm also ready to hear if you've had any struggles this week, if you've had anything that just didn't sit well with you, or just trials that you had this week. I'm super excited to be a part of your journey, the good and the bad. So please feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. I'm ready to be here for you. I want to be a part of your journey just as much as you're a part of mine. This week, guys, has been a real struggle. I really thought that I was on the success train to meal prepping. I really thought so. Turns out I wasn't. Turns out I wasn't mentally prepared for it. I thought I was. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just mentally exhausted, because what is an 8.5 hour day turns into a 12.5 hour day every single day that I have to go to work because of the traffic. And it's just insane. And then that's not including, that is literally just from me walking to the front door to my car, driving there, working, being in the parking lot, whatever, working, coming home, getting out of my car. That's not including actually getting up and getting ready for the day, collecting whatever it is that I need to collect to get to work. And then when I get home, decompressing and tossing out the trash of the day and that kind of stuff. That's not including any of that. That is strictly travel time from point A to point B, including working and then coming back. That's all that is. It's exhausting. It's mentally exhausting. It's physically exhausting. And I thought I was mentally prepared to be able to start meal prepping, and I just wasn't. The only thing that I got done was making copycat Starbucks egg bites. So basically just crustless mini quiches. I did get breakfast meal prepped last week and this week, but I just didn't do anything else. I never got around to going to grocery shopping, making, lists of what it is that I needed to do and get and those kinds of things. And I am to blame for that. Nobody else is to blame for that. However, it's very difficult to do meal prepping when the other person that you're meal prepping for doesn't like to eat things that are not something that he's, in the moment craving. And that really hinders me from being able to move forward. But I've decided that I can't let that happen. So I'm going to do what I need to do. And if that's not something that he wants to consume that day, that's okay. He can purchase something else. It's okay. I don't have the luxury of being able to leave. I only get a half an hour lunch at work. It takes anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes to walk from your desk downstairs, out the thing, to the parking lot, to your car, get in your car, and that's 5 to 10 minutes right there. Once you do that, you still have to get out of the airport, then go into this town to go and find somewhere to eat. Plus, you still have to order, you still have to drive there, you still have to have them prepare it, you still have to drive back, you still have to get back out of your car, go walking back and that's far more than 30 minutes. And going back to your desk, and when do you have time to eat? You don't. So being able to leave and go get something to eat is not an option. So I really need to be far more prepared. And I literally have just came up with the idea that I need to treat meal prepping as part of my self-care routine. I have been the last week and this week, I have been doing my best to incorporate a lot more self-care because I am trying not to focus on the number on the scale last week and this week. I thought that last week was, that I would be on my period this week. It didn't come. So I'm technically late right now, and it's probably just all the stress. But because of that means that I didn't weigh in last week. I didn't weigh in this week. And you can tell that I'm hormonal because look, I'm breaking out. So it's coming, but when it comes, so that means that I'm probably not going to weigh in next week either, because I really don't want to. You really shouldn't be. As a woman who is on her menstrual cycle, you should not be weighing in while you're on your menstrual cycle. You shouldn't weigh in when you're having any hormonal imbalances, because it's not accurate anyways, because you're retaining water. You're bloated, you're swollen, you're all of these things that are just not conducive to my mental health and that scale together. So I have decided that I am going to do my absolute best to start treating meal prepping for myself as a self-care aspect of my daily or weekly routine. Now, you guys know that I have my handy dandy traveler's notebooks, and it has 3 notebooks in here. I mean, there is space to add a 4th if I need to. This journal is mostly, or this notebook is mostly, well, it's not mostly, but it's dedicated to being my journal, my therapy journal, my daily journal, those kinds of things, That's what this one is. The second one is, just my doodling and drawing and stuff. And the third one is like my to-do lists, things that I need to do for the day or the week, that kind of stuff. They're like my notes and stuff for like, my cleaning lists and stuff for the things that need to get done. But the reality is that I think I can use this journal or the green journal, which is my, to-do list. I think I can use that as my meal planning, or like my menu, I guess, for the week. And I just need to figure it out, because I'm failing. I'm gonna be honest, I've never had to meal prep like this before, ever. I've never cared. I would just eat whatever through the day, make something real quick, I just get something out to eat, those kinds of things, but that's not an option right now. So I need to figure out how to meal prep that works for me. If you guys have any ideas on how to do that, please feel free to share, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I really need to figure it out, and I need to do it quickly. So my schedule is going to be changing for the next 2 weeks. Today's Friday, so I'm off today. I'm back to work tomorrow. I'm off Sunday, and then I work Monday through Friday, and then I'll be off, but I'll be getting home a lot later. I'll be getting home around 9:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, but I'll be off Saturday and Sunday, and then again the same thing the next week, and then the next following week I'll be off only 1 day, and then it's a mess. But I have this Sunday to try to do the best that I can in order to get those things done, even if it's just I don't know, even if it's the same thing every single day. For now, I need to do something. I really prefer not to have the same thing every single day, but if I have to, I will. I need to do something for me. I have to start prioritizing Delila first. If you guys have found this video helpful, please feel free to leave a like, share it, subscribe if you're not subscribed. It really does help the channel, and it really helps me to be able to reach more people and bring more people into our community, just to make it a more positive and enjoyable place for us all. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.